I'm Alana, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my everyday makeup routine. So I've already done my skincare, and the first thing I'm going to start off with is a little bit of Carmex, my favorite chapstick ever. I use this Giovanni Refreshing Facial Prime and Setting Mist. So I just spray this on and I use this as my primer. I don't use an actual primer. I got this from Marshall's for only $6 and I'm in love with it, so it's amazing. Okay, so now that I am ready to start my makeup, the next thing I do is I start with my eyebrows. Every single time I do my makeup, I always start off with my eyebrows. I never start with anything else, so. For my eyebrows, I use a good old classic. This is the Anastasia Dip Brow in the color medium brown. So the first thing I do is brush my eyebrows up and back. Then I take this small thin angled brush and start filling in my brows. So now I finished doing my eyebrows. I don't conceal them or anything, it just takes up too much time. So I just try to perfect them as much as possible just with a free hand, and once they're somewhat decent, then I'll just move on to the next step. Now I'm going to be moving on to the face makeup. As you guys already know, I used this as my primer before. I don't use an actual primer. So for my everyday makeup routine, I only wear concealer, and lately I have been using these two. This one is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This is a classic. And then also using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. So I'll just take this concealer. And then I will take the concealer on my finger and I will put it in little areas. Like I have a little pimple here and I have a pimple there. And then I have a little bit right here. I'm just going to be taking my beauty blender to blend this all out. Make sure your beauty blender is damp first. I have to go do that right now. After I am done blending the concealer under my eye, I will take the extra and I will blend a little bit on top of my eye. Say hello!
Look over there, Mom.
Say hi, YouTube!
Hi.
I think a bug. Look how big she's gotten, guys. The last time people on YouTube saw her was whenever she was born.
She's a baby.
When she was born. So now that I have finished blending out the original concealer, I will take the Wet n Wild one. So I will put a little bit on the inner corners, just as highlighting. And then I will put like a dot here, a dot on my nose, and a dot on my chin. Sometimes I use my beauty blender, sometimes I'll use my fingers. So this whole section of my makeup brings back the color to my face. This includes bronzer, blush, and highlight. I'm going to be using the Revlon Color Stay to set my face. I know it's Rimmel, and I obviously know it's a bronzer. It's in the color 027 Sundance. It says waterproof bronzing powder. I will put this all over my face. Now I don't look as pale. I definitely still look pale, but So now I'm going to be taking the Hoola Benefit bronzer, and I will take this angled brush and bronze up my face. I will take this fluffy eyeshadow brush and I will lightly contour my nose And then I will take my finger and I'll just kind of like erase the highlighting points, if that makes sense. And then this is where the eyeshadow comes in. I will take my bronzer and I just put this all over my lid. This step makes it look like you tried a bit more than what you actually did, so yeah. Now we're gonna move on to blush. Lately I have been using this. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay in the color Feisty. This is the perfect blush. I will just pack this on my face, on my cheeks, but not only my cheeks, I will put a little bit on my nose. And just like I did with my bronzer, I take that same fluffy eyeshadow brush and put it into the blush. Tap off the extra. And with this one, I will just focus more on the lid. All done. The next step is highlight. I kind of go between these two. This is the Wet n Wild makeup stick, and then this is the e.l.f. illuminating palette. What I do is I just take it and I just rub it on there. It's pretty intense, and then I will just take my fingers and I will blend it out. I kind of have to be a little bit rough with it because sometimes it doesn't want to blend out. And then I will take it on my finger. I will lightly set it with the white shade. Then I'm going to be taking the same spray that I used for the primer and set my face with it. While it dries, I'm going to start with mascara. The two mascaras I'm going to be using is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume, and then this is the LA Colors Perfect Curve. This is from the dollar store. LA Colors is the dollar store brand of makeup. The sun is coming in. I'm filming this the day that it's posted, so today is Wednesday, November 21st when I'm filming it, but it is 7:30 in the morning. Like, I actually am going to school after this. This is such a last minute video. You guys have no idea, but. So I use my eyelash curler. Next thing I do is I take the LA Colors mascara and I will put a very light layer on my eyelashes. I will go back in with my eyelash curler on the top lashes, and I will go in with the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Mascara. For my lips, I don't really put anything on. Mainly I've just been putting on chapstick. Alright guys, so this is my finished everyday makeup look. This is a super natural look. It takes me about 30 minutes to do every morning. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and leave any video requests down below. I would love to do them for you guys. All social media will be in the description: Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. Go show me some love. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Bye!